And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Crypto's pumping, huh? Yep, I looked at my Caleb Brown again, and it just keeps going up. I'm telling you what, get Caleb and Brown. Now, do it now, damn it. Just fucking do it, all right? Just do it. Verified offer, welcome entry-level membership. Got another one there. Today, I'm going to go over some cryptos, and I'm going to let each of the every level, whether it's free, $5 or $10, I appreciate those people that, hey, look, if you only got $5, that's all you got. And you're going to get $1 million of information from Crypto Hulk. So I appreciate you having your memberships. What I'm going to do today at some point, maybe starting off the show, and that's for show, I'm going to take requests for certain crypto. So maybe you don't have $500 a month to ask questions or something like that. So now you get a little Christmas present early, okay? This could save you so you don't get wrecked. You can either ask me a question, not right this second, but I'll open up the line here in a minute or two. If there's a crypto you got and maybe you want to dump it or get something else, Crypto Hulk, do a comparison of these two cryptos. Okay, maybe I have this crypto, I want to buy that one. And then I'll write it on my list. I'll deep dive it tonight. And as if you were because $500 members, they can just call me and I can answer that question. Like, it's not a big deal. So I'm trying to help out the little person today. And so you're going to have the same ability as a $500 person. So we're going to go over that here in a minute. D-Light Crypto, thank you very much for tax-free donation. That's how we roll on Crypto Hulk Show, tax-free donations. TJ Smith hooked up 5 people. You got Klaus Vach, got a membership by TJ Smith. Mook 313. Marquise Leonard. Oh, yeah. You have to be a member at the $5 or $10 level to ask a question on crypto. That'll be the stipulation. Other people are free to listen, like the free people. But if you want to ask a question on what crypto to look up, I will only take that from paid members, $5 or $10 show members. Thank you for being a member of my channel, supporting the channel. And now you get the same as the $500 people get, because they get that. They can call me whenever, text me whenever, pick up the phone. I do it normally anywhere from 5:30 a.m. till 10:30 at night. So they have access. Alrighty then. First 5 people to show up today are Gunner, 552 man, Crypto Greek, Mikey Gilbert. Hey, Mikey. And then we got D-Light Crypto TX. All right. He's been busy. Hey, everyone. Sorry, been busy. I'll make sure people hit the like button today. TJ Smith, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Hulk, my man, can you do a deep dive into Firelight family of Flare? Well, kind of hard to say no when someone's throwing money at you. I've never heard of Firelight family. Okay. Of Flare. Okay, I'll look into that one. TJ Smith gave 5 people membership. Klaus, Muck, Marquise Landon got a membership by TJ Smith. So did Brandon Salmons. And then Joey. Hey, Joe. And that is it for right there. Wait a second. Welcome to the entry-level membership, AJMP. Then we got Mr. Lucky. Oh, that's for he gave me drug money. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation so I can get my fix. Firelight is super new. Okay, I'll put super new. Sometimes you guys give some good crypto information. I'm not pump dumping any of this crap. I'm just looking this shit up for you, right? Like either want to buy it or some people want to know, should I dump it or should I pump it? And then I'll do the little deep dive for it and you'll know what you ought to do with it, right? Disabled XRP, thank you very much. Hex or Pulse Chain, please. Zoltar. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't touch either one of those two. No. But I'll write them down. But I think already those things are played out like 8-year-old hookers. Alrighty then. We got Just Revan. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation. It's dinner time. I had dinner today late. I finished it about 4:30. I had some little bit of steak and chopped up all beef hot dog and a couple of those little biscotti. It's kind of like a dessert in a way, like the hard bread cracker shit or whatever. It's kind of sweet. I don't know, some kind of French shit, whatever it is. I don't know. You get them at Starbucks. It's like $5 or whatever, and I can go buy a whole big bin of them at Costco for like $5. They'll last me like a whole month. Okay. Quant. Have I ever gone over Quant? I think I did. Yeah, it's like some kind of government. There's a lot of government stuff in Quant, like European stuff going on with the government with that one. Yeah, Zebek is working with Algo. Zebek is pumping. I looked at my Caleb Brown. You got Zebek at 30%. I'm like, and that other guy, like, there's some kind of machine behind the Zebek people. The people that like Zebek, somebody's pumping that shit. I don't know if it's bots or whatever, but it's just kind of crazy. But it's up 30%. I was like, damn. You got Caspa with the K. It's pumping 18%. Somebody's out there pumping that shit. Whatever it is, it's fine with me. I don't care. It cracks me up. Now, if some of you want to do something like if Zebek goes up 30%, you could sell off 30%. And then when it dumps back, go buy it back in. That would be, I can't tell you, a smart move. Same thing with Caspa. It's up 18%, sell 18% off. It's going to dump. I'm telling you. And then buy it back. But I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to shit that I say. Plume, that's Stu LaBelle's favorite crypto. Plume is up 10%. I'm just, these cryptos, I love it. I love whatever the hell's going on, everybody. I'm looking at my balance at Caleb Brown, and I still can't do shit with it, like buy any kind of, but it's just better than what it was. Yeah, it was looking like a starved, broke person about a month or so ago, but now it's starting to kind of look like I'm eating one meal a day. Very cool. All right, that's kind of encouraging. Crypto's growing. Robert Driscoll Biscotti Fund. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, if you go to Costco, they have this clear plastic container, and they got these French biscotti. They're kind of round or oval shape, and they're kind of rough. Like, I don't know. They're actually pretty good. You drink them with coffee, or you eat them with coffee or something. I don't. I just fucking eat them standing there at the kitchen. I don't even get a plate. I make sure the crumbs get all over the floor so the ants can come in and eat. Let's see. Zachary Carrillo. Did anyone else hear the head of the secretary said ETH isn't a security? No, I don't know about any of that, buddy. Nobody's saying nothing right now. Everybody's kind of keeping a tight lip. All right. I got a couple cryptos here. I'll ask some more later, probably in 10 minutes or 15. Let's go with the first article. Okay, let's do this one. There's a Chinese. I want to see if. Hold on a minute there. I want to see if Caleb Brown carries a particular crypto before I look it over here. Hold on. Oh, they got it. It went up. It used to be like 18 cents or some shit. Oh. Hey, it's all of a sudden. Okay. You guys. Conflux. Hey, this crypto actually looks pretty good. Caleb Brown's got it. Just from the looks at it, it's just kind of going up, and it's looking really good over the past week. Let's look over the past month. Yeah, it clearly started pumping about 20 on the 20th, which was yesterday. Okay, let's look at it the past 3 months. Oh, it was just straight lining, and now it's pumped straight up. That's okay. Yeah, it's looking, I mean, it's strong going up. I'm going to show you why. I believe there's Ripple mixed up in this. The crypto is called Conflux, CONFLUX. The 3-letter ticker is CFX. CFX. I'm going to read an article. It's going to be Conflux. It's going to be out. It's about the Chinese. It's about the Chinese. Let me show you this one. I would say look into Conflux if you wanted to throw some money in it. Couldn't hurt to throw $100 in. Oh, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. None of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finance. Before every show, me and my fortune teller friend, Zoltar, he knows everything.
I see you over there. Yes, you. Come on over and let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
Nope, yep. So that little bastard wants money. If you don't pay him money, you won't give him a fortune. AJ Singh says, member for 30 months. And he says, 30 months of excellent learning. Thanks, Hulk. Got that right. Zoltar loves bananas, huh? Wait a second. Salvador Ramirez. Thanks, Crypto Hulk. Best crypto channel on YouTube. Making money with your show. That's the whole point. Look, people, you know what's weird? People like get mad. Crypto Hulk, you're like talking about cryptos and people are betting on things and they're making thousands of dollars. Like, how dare you? That wasn't how you had your show 4 or 5 years ago. What are you, that fucking baby that's still on the titty? You ever seen those 5-year-old or 6-year-old little fucking bastard kids? And they're out there sucking out mommy's titties and shit when they're 5 or 6. That's disgusting. That's what these people are that talk shit about Crypto Hulk Show. You got to be ashamed of yourself. Look, we're at a point now. I've been done telling you, like a year and a half or starting about 2 years ago, Crypto Hulk Show has to change. Life changes. I know you wish you could be that 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old kid sucking out mommy's titties to get milk. Okay. You got some fucked up way of thinking. So what happens on Crypto Hulk is there's this thing called crypto trading, and shit is starting to be worth it right now. Okay. There's cryptos that are taking off. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot more crypto activity these days in the government, around the world, banks making. I don't know if you watch news. Well, you don't watch real news because you're not watching my program. But these fucking dumbasses out there, I've been telling you for 2 years that we have to adapt to changes. That means we're getting, hey, you can get your cheeks clapped and just have a hardware wallet and that's it. I'm rolling with Caleb and Brown. I want the same custody that Bank of New York Mellon, BlackRock, Signum Bank, all these, the 2,000 top banks and financial institutions in the world, like investment houses and shit, they use fire blocks. Well, yeah, you're not your keys, not your crypto Hulk. And I'm looking at this guy. Who the fuck are you? Well, that's what you used to say, Crypto Hulk. Ha ha, I got him. Ha ha, ha ha, I got him on one thing. Ha ha. I'm like, wow, you're that little Smeagol fucking dude on Lord of the Rings and shit, right? He disgusts me, little bastard. Look, people learn. I hope we learn. See, when I started my crypto show, I didn't know anything about crypto, and I still don't. I tell you that. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about crypto advising. Every show, I get super fucking high. Drugs, heroin. Me and Zoltar just snort up, and we toot the hoot and do all kinds of drugs every fucking day. Okay? So let's go with this article here. Times change. I know. If you don't want it to change, you can go dress up and do weird shit. Things change, okay? And we have to adapt on Crypto Hulk. So what? We're just going to sit around, talk about hocus pocus shit while everybody makes money? Not going to happen. There's some people here that want to get in and get out. I'm not like pro or anti-pump dump shit. I just tell you about a crypto. If you like it, buy it. If you don't, shut the fuck up. I mean, it's that easy. Don't watch the channel. Look, we don't want to hear dumbasses say, oh, I want Crypto Hulk channel to go back like it was 4 years ago. That's so fucking stupid. Things change. Information's out. We're moving towards a crypto world. People want to know how to make 5,000, 10,000 a month sometimes on this channel. If you don't, go watch some channel where they're fucking broke as fuck. Okay? Go to a channel where they can't predict shit. All they can do is sit around and talk about news from 5 years ago. Okay? You have options. It's called the internet. Quit acting like, oh, he doesn't have the couch anymore. Watch another channel. Nobody wants to hear that fucking bitch shit, all right? God. So we have this article here. There's a Chinese block.
I am Zoltar, the great gypsy, and I can see your fortune. Come see it too, no?
Come see it too. That's kind of, having Zoltar is kind of scary in a way. Like, if he was a real person, what if he got out of that cage, he grabbed my pen and fucking stabbed me in the jugular vein or some shit? I don't know if I want the big machine. It's kind of expensive, but that's even more freakier. It's almost human life size, right? And that dude's locked in that glass case and shit. What if he tries to kill me one night? If I fall asleep at my desk here at Crypto Hulk desk, motherfucker breaks out of the glass case, finds that pen right next to me here, fucking stabs me with it. The Chinese blockchain is called Conflux, CONFLUX, and it's launching offshore yuan-backed stablecoin. I'm telling you what, I'm making a prediction. I think this crypto is going to go somewhere quick, because here's why. And I'm not buying it at all. I'm not pumping it. Okay. I'm just telling you my thoughts. Plus, the Caleb Brown people, they watch me very, very closely to make sure I don't pump dump. So it's not going to happen. So, like, if I buy it, I buy it. But they don't like when I do that pump dump shit. I'm like, oh man, that's my game. But here's why I think this crypto is going to take off. Because if you look at the chart on it, and you look at the news, everything's corresponding. This is taking off. I already told you already. You ain't rich until Africa is hooked up with crypto. The Chinese are taking their yuan-backed stablecoin and shit. China, look, Ripple China. Remember what I said about the Ripple's first customers? And when you start seeing the chart on this crypto, Caleb Brown sells this. When you see the chart on it and you hear the news I'm telling you, you're like, you know what, Crypto Hulk? That actually makes sense. China, I'm going to show you the evidence here in a minute. China's Ripple's like first partner. Now, if you haven't watched Crypto Hulk Show, that's all bad. But there's like, let me show you the evidence. Let's just have some dessert before dinner. Here you have, let me do a copy and a paste. I want you to see what's going on. China, okay, look, the early Ripple partners are going to take the lead, everybody. This is what Crypto Hulk is seeing. I'm not buying this coin. I'm not doing shit to it, okay? I'm just letting you know that Caleb Brown's not going to let me do manipulative shit anyway. So that's why I like them. They're conservative kind of a place. And I'm just telling you about the crypto. I'm telling you what I think and what I feel. It's not fact. Well, it's fact-based. The article I just showed you. Now go to the 37-second mark. 37-second mark. Okay. What do we got here? Ripple China. What do we got right here? That's the Chinese yuan. That's what the article's talking about, everybody. CNY. Think of this. You know what the US dollar is, right? USD. US stands for what? United States. D, that's the country code, US. And the denomination is D, USD. CN is China. Y is the yuan. CNY. That's the Chinese yuan. Who made the Chinese yuan? Ripple. If you look at the evidence right here, I got more evidence, but I'm not here to play evidence tonight. I'm just here to show facts I've already shown before. 2013, everybody, 12 years ago, Ripple made the Chinese yuan. I'm the only crypto channel on the planet that has this fucking evidence, all right? Now, the article talks about Hong Kong as well. They are involved with the Chinese government, the Hong Kong government, making cryptos and shit like that. Here's the Hong Kong connection. Look right here. Go to the 22-second mark. 22-second mark. What do you see right here, everybody? Ripple Hong Kong. Copyright 2014. I'm going to make a prediction. If I'm wrong, I don't give a fuck. I see Ripple partners taking off first, whether that they be countries or companies. They're taking off first. The first known evidence I have is China, 2013. I think China will take off first with their crypto, then like Hong Kong, and then Israel and Turkey and shit like that, okay? Brazil, Panama, Australia. We've gone over. I'm not trying to recite from memory all the early Ripple partners, but that's what I'm seeing happen with China. They're the early partners, everybody. Now, with this article right here, let me continue with it. Chinese blockchain. It's called Conflux, CONFLUX. I think the three letters are CFX, Charlie Frank X-ray, if you want to go on Caleb Brown and buy it. It's looking really good. Let's continue. Chinese blockchain Conflux launched what they call Conflux 3.0 and unveiled a new offshore yuan-backed stablecoin targeting the Belt and Road cross-border payments. Everybody, this is all Ripple. I just showed you already. The CNY is the Chinese yuan. Who made that? Ripple. Who do you think's helping them with this? It's Ripple. It's not going to be like fucking Peppy. Chinese blockchain Conflux announced a third version of its public network and announced a new stablecoin backed by offshore Chinese yuan. According to a report from Shanghai Municipal Guard, see, the government is all mixed up in all this stuff. This, I'm telling you, it's starting to take off, the Chinese shit. Russia. Ripple Russia, 2014, January 9th, 2014. I've already told some of you. Some of you invest in money from other countries. If you're a foreign exchange investor, China, all the Ripple partners, find a country that's a Ripple partner. If their money's getting hammered, invest in it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't invest in it. But I would tell my friend, not you, but I would tell my friend, invest in the Ripple partner countries where the money is getting hammered. That's where you're going to make a lot on foreign exchange, okay? As long as we're Ripple partners, it's all good. I think like in Africa, we went over, find out in Africa, all the countries that are members of ONIFRIC. I'm going to look it up right now. And if any of you want to look them up, hold on. My show is geared towards investing now because for like 4 or 5, I'm not going to do the same show. Like shit's moving. This crypto thing, it's time to start investing and maybe getting in some pumps and dumps or making some money. Like shit, I've been here for 5 fucking years. It's time to make some money. I'm just not going to sit around and tell ghost stories and shit and get on Ripple Space or fucking Twitter Spaces and waste my fucking time with those alcoholic drunk bastards there that don't know shit, that claim to know everything. Those people are so fucking burnt out on drugs. Here's Bernard Baumgartner. I can't believe all these years I thought Toy Story was fake. But after seeing Zoltar in action, I'm convinced toys are real. Thank you, Zoltar, and all your crypto advice. See, that's where we get our financial advice from, a toy. And people think that's like immature. Oh my God. So there's your article I just showed you. Ripple partners with ONIFRIC. It's going across all of Africa. If you look at the very bottom, you got Benin, Botswana, Burkina. Now, I don't know if all those countries are Ripple partners, like their central banks. I know a lot of them have, but this is a good example right here. They're running ONIFRIC. There's a good chance they're Ripple partners. Maybe not, but you can do some looking up on all those right there. I mean, shit. Let me do this. Hold on. I'll speed it up for you. What we want to know is in Africa, who are all the countries that could be considered Ripple partners and stuff? Let me look here. So it used to be called MFS Africa. Ripple got involved, hooked up Australia and a little bit of Europe, and then they called it ONIFRIC. Okay, here we go. Give me a minute here. South Africa. It appears like right now, Ripple has 27 countries as partnerships in Africa. Like their business, Ripple is working in 27 countries in Africa. I'm going to come back to that. Let's go with this. So you've got, according to the report from Shanghai Municipal Government on Sunday, Conflux announced the developments over a 3-day conference. So that's why this thing's pumping, is because they're growing right now. Conflux is working. It says Conflux unveiled a partnership with fintech firm Anchor X. This is where the technology, a lot of it comes from, and it's a Hong Kong. Ripple's, this is all Ripple. I'm just letting you know. Ripple's involved in this, all nice and quiet. We already know Ripple China, Ripple Hong Kong. I've shown the evidence. It's already there. So these people got all this tech from Ripple in Hong Kong and China. They got it all from Ripple San Francisco. Thank you, Justin Sun. This is all government stuff. It's not like China's bad or whatever. It's America. It's not. It's the 5 families of the world. And you guys will eventually see that. Like Crypto Hulk, you're right. Okay, because that's how Ripple San Francisco hooked up China. You can't just do shit like that. It's a national security violation. You can't do that unless the government tells you to. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. So that's all I really want to kind of wanted to say with this. Oh, let's know really quick. Belt and road use cases targeted. If we go down to that paragraph there, listen to this. Now remember, Ripple China, 2013. What's the date on that? November 2013, Ripple China. Now listen to this article right here. I'm going to show you something. The Belt and Road Initiative is a global infrastructure and economic strategy launched in China 2013. What is the Belt and Road Initiative? It's an economic strategy that's global that was launched by China in 2013 in an effort to increase China's international influence. It's trying to connect. China is trying to connect Asia, Africa, and Europe through land and maritime routes, promoting global trade and investment, which includes building roads, railways, bridges, and all these things. 2013 it started. What a coincidence, huh? Because that's right when Ripple China was there. Isn't that something? Have they been working on this for 10 years using Ripple? Makes you kind of wonder, huh? Well, the search engine I wanted to use kind of stalled out and it couldn't answer the question. It was working on it for a while and it just gave up, it looks like. So I can't quite tell you right now all the countries in Africa. Okay, here we go. Egypt has partnerships with the banks like National Bank of Egypt, which is using RippleNet. So let's say Egypt is a Ripple partner. Look at their money and determine how it is. Morocco, we're going over that article next. Morocco is using RippleNet. Nigeria has a significant market for Ripple. South Africa is using RippleNet. Ghana is using Ripple's technology. Senegal is using RippleNet. Right there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries where you can look at their money. And if their money looks like hammered shit, you might want to consider buying it because Ripple partners rise first. Ripple's focus in Africa has been on high remittance corridors. So those countries that I named off, there you go. Let me click out of that, go back to the article. So there you have that. It's pretty much Ripple. Let's go to the next article. Let's take a look here. Oh, Conflux. Let me go over really quick Conflux. I thought Chainlink was a partner with them. I'm not sure. This is a very government secretive kind of, okay, the Ant Group's involved. That's a Ripple partner. Circle's involved, everybody. With Conflux, Circle's involved in this. So is the Ant Group, which is like Alibaba. It's Ant Pay. Ripple's a partner of Ant Pay. So you got Ripple and Circle. You got Ripple and Stellar in this thing. You know, if you want to buy your crypto for 22 cents, this one's going to go first. Yeah. I'm glancing really quickly through the partnerships here. The Kazakhstan, you got the government of Kazakhstan mixed up. OKX is mixed up in this. Isn't that like a South Korean kind of a deal? But OKX, Kazakhstan, AnchorX, Supra, Oracle provider. Didn't we go? We went over Supra, didn't we? Yes, we did. Supra. We went over that little fucker. They're involved in this. If you like that crypto, the Oracle provider Supra, I know we did some shit. We talked about them. Open Eden is involved in this. And Binance, Huobi, OKX. We already saw. Oh, Chainlink. Wait, and Oracle's like Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink's involved in this. Ripple's a partner of Chainlink. I'll tell you what, Conflux. I'm broke right now. I don't have any money to buy it, but I'd drop 500 into this. That would be a standard first month's investment in the crypto that I think I need to get access to. $500 would be like about right. There's your coin market cap. Yeah, here's your evidence here. You got Ripple and Chainlink as partners. You know, normally I don't get mixed up in Chinese crypto. Very rarely. I got VeChain, that's one, because Sunny Liu is like Chinese and shit. If I was going to pick another one, it would be Conflux is kind of looking pretty good. I'm going to put that on my little notepad here. Alrighty then. Let me click out of those articles. Now we got a digital security. Let's look at Chainlink jumps. Okay, we'll go over this article. Then we'll go to the Moroccan one after this. Here is Chainlink. Chainlink jumps in price as Chainlink Labs joins the SEC. Are you hearing this? Woo-wee. Now, Chainlink's a little on the expensive side for this guy. Let me see how much Chainlink is, like $18 or something. It's Link. It's $19. Okay. Let me look over the past 3 months. It's kind of on the way up since the 7th. So about for the past couple weeks, it's starting to look like, oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's over the past few weeks, it's been going up. But it's been like not doing too hot for a while. It's pretty steady. Let's take a look here at Chainlink. So here's what's very interesting. The SEC has Chainlink join the task force. Well, we know part of the reason why is because I just showed you Ripple is a partner of Chainlink. So that would make sense. Chainlink can provide oracles and price feeds, so that works out real good. The decentralized oracle network Chainlink defied the overall crypto market dip and witnessed a mild bump in price after Chainlink Labs announced that it had joined the United States SEC task force. Look, real world use. Oh, damn. Holy God. Amber Hobson. Here for the rants. Oh, my God. Hey, you gotta cool your jets there, lady. That's some crazy money people are throwing down. So she joined the $500 group. Obviously, she's getting paid because brand new people don't start throwing money around like that unless they must have made a whole lot in the Crypto Hulk show, just tell you. Hey, some people are like, well, I don't want to pay $500. Then don't pay it. Because obviously, this person is able to just throw away $500. So, and I think last week, yeah, she did it too last week. So that's $1,000 in 2 weeks. But that's what happens when you get to be a member. And then she'll call, or different people will call, and maybe they're deciding between cryptos, and I'll take 15 minutes, look shit up, tell them, and then they make their own decisions on things. So this person must have talked to Crypto Hulk, got information, and made money. Let's move on. Some people make money now. Some people make money later. And like Conflux would be something where you're going to make money later. Thanks and welcome to the VIP. Hoo-wee. Yeah, that's motivation there. Let me try to get my breath back. Whew. I couldn't believe that shit. I looked at that. I was like, holy fuck. The project announced on the social media platform X that it had joined I can't believe I'm saying this. Chainlink is working with the SEC. Like, who ever thought that shit would happen? When Gary Gensler was there for 4 years, I didn't think we're going to have crypto ever, because the Democrat communists we got in this America, they wanted to get rid of crypto completely. Oh, yeah. But they were so in love with Sam Bankman-Fried, though. I don't understand that. Maybe because he gave them all millions of dollars for campaign donations. That would probably do it. But you got Chainlink working with the SEC task force. That is amazing. This is what I'm telling you. Get your Caleb Brown account set up. Get at least three wallets, software wallets hooked up, 1 or 2 hardware wallets. Go on to like 4 exchanges at least. And get hooked up, and then get on about 2 or 3 decentralized exchanges and get hooked up. Get ready, you guys, because sometimes I might come up with a crypto and say it's on MEXC, or it's on some other, it's on a deck somewhere, not a central exchange. If you're not already, you're missing out. Okay, this shit's gonna happen fast. All right. For the blockchain industry to reach its full potential and tap in institutional capital, meeting regulatory requirements is essential. Only Chainlink, here we go. Only Chainlink provides the compliance, privacy, cross-chain, and data infrastructure needed to scale digital asset adoption in a single platform. Truly amazing. And I'm sure being a Ripple partner does a lot of good. Chainlink's automated compliance engine, ACE, automated compliance engine, enables developers and institutions to define and enforce compliance policies directly within smart contract workflows, providing a framework for tokenized assets. Chainlink is providing a framework for tokenized assets. What are the 2 things Crypto Hulk has been saying for years now we need to have? Global tokenization of real-world assets and global crypto laws that are the same. And Chainlink's going to be a part of this. Chainlink is providing the framework for tokenized assets. That's fucking amazing right there. I haven't heard anything like this in at all. The whole time I've been in crypto, crypto's changing. This channel has to change to keep up with what's going on. When I first started Crypto Hulk, I'm reading off news from 2, 3, 4 years ago. Like, I started in 2020, around July, making Crypto Hulk. The only news I really had was interesting was shit that happened in 2018, like when it pumped and shit, when they had the big bull run in 2018. That was it. Like nowadays, I'm reading that Chainlink is working with the SEC. I'm like, holy fuck. You know, if I were to go in a time capsule in 2020 and come back to right here to 2025, I'll be like, no fucking way. I mean, it would be amazing. So congrats to those people that got in early on Chainlink. Let me check the comments section here real quick there, buddy. We got about 15 minutes left. I got 15 minutes of ranting and raving. Has Hulk talked about Monero? Yeah, I think it was like a week ago. You should be scared to death of Monero. Run. Bluezell is up 10%. Bluezell, the MBG token, is supposed to go public tonight. I'm not. Ian Griffin says Chainlink sounds like it's about to pop a box of Viagra in one go. That would be painful. Jorge says we are learning and growing together. Right. You know, look, hey, some of you guys. We're back. Oh, Zebek is a partner with Chainlink. That's why it's okay. That makes sense. Because as Chainlink pumps, so will Zebek. Because Chainlink just got hired by the SEC. Brilliant. Oh, with the M multi-bank coin, you know what I'm going to do? Look, don't do what I do at all. All I've seen when coins get released is people dump them. So what happens is people get these cheap coins or whatever, and you go on to sites and they dump them. So I'm not going to get the multi-bank group coin. Number one, I don't like buying shit at 45 cents or whatever it is. If it's like 4 cents, that would get me to buy it. But 45 cents, let's look. How much is it? Somebody tell me how much it is. Somebody tell me how much that fucking multi-bank coin is. 35. I've heard 45 too. Let's see if anybody else. $0.50. That's I heard 45 about an hour ago. I heard 45 cents. It will come out at 45. That's what I said. Okay, 45 cents. So I'm going to look at my holdings. I'm going to go on Caleb and Brown, where you should be too. 45 cents. What can I get? I can buy Hedera. Do you see how fucking stupid this is? You guys, look. I don't want to say, okay, if you're just going to ask Crypto Hulk, would you buy? Now, I've talked about multi-bank coin before. Of course, we talked about a month ago or something like that. We wanted the cryptos to come out, not at 45 cents. Okay. Was I interested in multi-bank? Absolutely. I think we all bought the wrong one, but we all made money on it. I didn't get access to it. I tried to bribe my brother, told him I'd pay him $4,000. I was desperate for that fake crypto, but that pumped like what, 13 or 15% that one night. And we all bought the wrong shit, and a lot of us, I wasn't able to take any profit because I couldn't get it. My bank account was, but let's look. Multi-bank coin, 45 cents. Okay. HBAR, 26 cents. I can get like 2 HBARs. Do you think I'm going to fucking get multi-bank coin or I'm going to buy 2 HBARs? Okay, next. Kyber Network Crystal, 45 cents, or should I get a multi-bank? Let me ask you, who the fuck is multi-bank hooked up with? Are they hooked up like Hedera and Kyber? No, let's keep going. Axelar, I can buy an Axelar. They're Ripple partners. I can go on Caleb Brown, buy an Axelar at 39 cents. Why the fuck would I buy a multi-bank coin? Alchemy Pay, 25 cents. Flare, 2 cents. The Root Network, 0.004. Do you know how many fucking Root Net? Lido DAO. ZK Sync is 6 cents. Zebek, I could buy Algorand at 29 cents. Or I can almost buy 2 Algorands for 1 multi-bank. Wormhole, Ripple Partner, 9 cents. Metal, that's 85 cents. Never mind. Redstone, LCX. Like, I'm just letting you know. You can buy, I want you to buy whatever you want. But if I got to pay 45 cents for that fucking shit, I just named off probably 8 cryptos that are like either Ripple partners or some shit like HBAR or something. There's no fucking way I'm buying that shit for 45 cents. You got me fucked up. No fucking way. Look, Crypto Hulk, we went over that crypto. Absolutely we did. And I was looking forward to getting it, but not at 45 cents. Fuck no. What did we buy it at? Like, was it 0.0 something cents or something? We bought the fake shit, but even still, like, no fucking way. Who said that? Mike Gilbert. Yeah, 45 cents. I'm getting Axelar. I'm sorry. Axelar is working with Ondo to help BlackRock tokenize. Axelar. What the fuck is multi-bank coin there? No. I don't even know who multi-bank is hooked up with off the top of my head. It's not fucking BlackRock. Look, I'd go with a 39 cent. If you had any fucking brains in your head, you'd buy a 39 cent Axelar instead of a 45 cent multi-bank fuck me over coin, okay? Ondo's current price is 80 cents. Yeah. Because they're working with BlackRock. So we got 8 minutes in the show, and that's faux show. Last article, let's make it a good one. Yeah, I was in the Army, and every Friday we had to like run like harder than any other day of the week. Let's finish off strong. Then you know why they do that shit on a Friday? They tire your ass out so you can't go out Friday night, drink, start fights, and do all that other shit. Which I learned not to really drink and drive in the Army. I mean, I'm not going to admit, not that I ever did, but when I was in the Army at age 39, that's when I joined. Age 39, got out about 44 years old. Man, they were tough on that drinking and driving shit. Whew, man, you get fucked up in the Army. It's not cool. You could do Army time in jail, and then when you get out, do civilian time in jail. The punishments the Army can put you through, like the work details, where you get like 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep every night, and you're working 20 hours a day and shit every fucking day. Like the Army's just, they'll make you fucking yourself, dude. The Army's no joke. It's just better off. That's why, like when I drink, it's just at home, because all that Army bad juju. I'm not even in the Army. I'm still afraid of them because they're gonna fuck your life over if you do some dumb shit. All right. It was a good thing. If you're in the military and shit, and oh man, I'd see other guys get punished. I'm like, oh fuck. Like you ask a guy, what happened? Oh, something with alcohol or something. He's on work detail for 6 months every day after work for like 6 hours. It's fucked up. It's like he's got the worst life in the world for 6 months. It's like hell. Okay. We're going to see a country called Morocco. Morocco's central bank explores digital currency, cross-border payments. Gee, I wonder what crypto they're going to use. The name of the city is Rabat, R-A-B-A-T, Rabat. I'm hunting wabbits. Morocco's central bank was exploring the use of its own digital. Oh, I bet you it's their own. Yes, absolutely. They invented it. Absolutely fucking not. Morocco's central bank was exploring the use of its own digital currency that Ripple made for them for peer-to-peer and cross-border payments. Bank governor said a central bank digital currency is controlled. Oh, they already have one. Is that so? Who made that for them? Is controlled by the central bank, in contrast to cryptos that are usually decentralized. Morocco banned crypto in 2017. Of course they did. They don't want anybody. They want you fucking broke. The bank has been working with the IMF and the World Bank. Now let's look right here. Let's see if I can find that article. Well, that's interesting because right now Ripple is applying to be a bank. Hold on a minute. The World Bank hold on, they took this off. Oh, here we go. So the Central Bank of Morocco is talking about a CBDC. And it talks about Pat Bow, XLM for you, Hulky. Okay, thank you very much for that. Tax-free donation, appreciate it. So here's an article right here. You've got the government of Morocco, their bank and shit, talking about stable coins in their bank. And here you got Ripple, their XRP gains stable coin status from who? The World Bank. The World Bank calls XRP a stable coin. This is in 2024, about a year and a half ago. The Moroccan Central Bank, together with the Egyptian Peer and the World Bank. So we're talking about Egypt now, right? So I'm so glad that this article talked about the World Bank, because the World Bank's a Ripple partner and they're working with Morocco. And I'm so glad that this article talked about Egypt is working with Morocco. You know why? Because Ripple's also a partner of the Egyptian National Bank. Here's the article's title. Egypt's largest bank joins Ripple network for cross-border payments. So we have this little country called Morocco, and they talk about the World Bank and Egypt for CBDCs, and just happens both of those two just happen to be Ripple partners. Well, just wait. It gets better. Wait till you see this. Morocco is already using Ripple technology. This article came out a while ago. I told you this 2 years ago. No other crypto channel had a clue. This article is 3 years old. There's a bank called Thunes, Thunes. Thunes partners with Atajawafa Bank of Morocco. Okay, so Thunes is working with a bank in Morocco. And why is that important? Because Thunes is connected to Ripple. Oh, shit. Morocco is already using Ripple. Here's the article right here. You got 30 million people using this technology. Here's what also a lot of people don't know. SWIFT is already using Ripple in their wallets in Morocco. It's already hooked up. They just haven't told you. This shit was already hooked up 3 years ago. They just haven't told you. That's what I'm here for, to help you know. Thunes, the smart superhighway to move money around the world, announced its proprietary. So it has its own direct global network. Oh, really? It provides banks with over 3 billion mobile wallets, everybody, around the world. And guess what? They have Swift connectivity. But Crypto Hulk, wait, no, I thought Ripple's going to replace Swift. Doesn't look like it to me. In fact, Swift has wallets, mobile wallets, we're saying here, and 3 million people have them. Now, Crypto Hulk, where did they get the wallets from? Well, that's something also I'm going to show you that no other channel has. The wallets were actually designed 12 years ago. If you go to my video here and go to the 2-minute, 17-second mark, 2-minute, 17-second mark, you'll see something called Ripple Singapore. And what does it say under that? Gold and silver in your wallet. Wait a second, Crypto Hulk. How the fuck do you find all this stuff? That's a secret. Zoltar told me. So let's break it down, class, really quickly before we break. Back in 2013, you had Ripple Singapore. They had crypto wallets and shit. You could download it. If you watch this video, look in the upper right corner and you'll see downloadable wallet. Click here and these kinds of things. What you're going to have is Ripple's going to make an XLS announcement or whatever they're going to fucking do. And they're going to announce to the world, and all these stupid motherfuckers that go to these Ripple concerts and fanboy clubs and shit. Ripple's going to announce, and we came up with a wallet. And it's a transferable wallet. That's what they're going to say. I'm just letting you know in advance because it's already right here, okay? No other channel has this level, this next level information. So we know that in 2013, what we got here is Ripple Singapore. They had gold, silver, crypto, stocks, and bonds and shit, and they were able to move it all around, okay? Go to the, I think, 3-minute, 15-second mark, whatever. You see all that. It talks about securities, commodities, and shit like that. Okay, all the shit was already done. That's where Swift gets the wallet because it's working with 3 billion with a B mobile wallets because Swift is working with Thunes. And Thunes, we already know, is a Ripple partner with Morocco. And that is why Morocco is now saying, yeah, we're going to explore the digital currency. You've already done that shit, man. This shit's done 3 years ago. I already showed the evidence. Morocco just got busted lying. And that is your Thunes. That's your Thunes report. Let me check. Oh, yeah. If you're a member, ask me to look up a certain crypto, or if you want to say, Crypto Hulk, should I buy this or that? But we'll wrap the show up with that. I'll go over maybe 1 or 2 cryptos tomorrow and then do some news. Looking. Somebody's looking. Okay. Zen, Soldius AI Tech, I own it. So, okay, I'll go over that. Let's see. Epic. Sora, like Soramitsu. We already did that one recently. I gotta let more time go. Pat Bow, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. All right, Hulk, you're the best. Heroes, more XLM fund. You little smart researcher. VSG. Thought we did that one, but I'll come up with a list and maybe a few more, and then I can narrow it down. Quebec's, QUBETICS. Okay. CTF on top, XRP ledger. Jovi. That can't be a good crypto if it's called Jovi. Vector VSG, Vector Smart Gas. Okay, that one sounds like it might be a good one. VSG. And I got 7. Let me get 8. And a lot of times, if these are just dog shit, I can get rid of probably 6 out of 8 of these just because they're fucking useless shit coins. Pengu. Robert Driscoll wants Pengu. Fart coin, probably not. Cypherium, we kind of went over that one. I'll just take these 8 right here. That's good. And then I'll find news if AI. I don't really go over AI stuff. How about Spark? Yeah, Spark. Okay. I thought we did that one. That's not the Spark Flare token, right? I think we already did Spark. Spark's up 50% today. Oh, somebody's pumping that one. I'll leave that one alone. I like to go over shit that's not pumping. That's how you buy it. When there's nothing going on, and this crypto is a use case, it's got all the connections, it's at its lowest point, let's pump that fucking shit. I don't like talking about shit that's pumping because it's useless. All right. Speaking of useless, there's Cardano, ADA. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully, I can come up with a program, 7 a.m. Pacific time. We're going over some crypto. And we'll look at fundamental news as well. So I'll see you then.